Imagine walking through a forest and suddenly a deer turns to you and says, "Careful, the wolves passed here an hour ago." Or your pet cat tells you, "The reason I knock things off the table is because I'm bored, not angry." What if animals could talk? Not in fairy tales, but in real life. What would they say? How would our world change? Today on Knowledge Flip, we explore the fascinating question, what if animals could talk? And here's the twist, some of them already do. You just haven't been listening the right way. Animal communication is real. We often think humans are the only species capable of language, expression, and emotions wrapped in words. But that's not entirely true. While animals might not use words like we do, they communicate in ways just as complex and powerful. Dolphins have signature whistles that function like names. Bees do a waggle dance to show others where food is. Elephants rumble in frequencies that are too low for human ears to detect, but they can communicate across miles. So, if we define talking as conveying a message with meaning and intention, animals already talk. What science has discovered? Scientists have made incredible progress decoding animal languages. In the 1970s, researchers taught a chimpanzee named Washoe to use over 350 signs in American Sign Language. Another chimpanzee understood spoken English commands. Alex, the African grey parrot, could identify colors, shapes, and even count. Some birds even mimic human speech, not just for fun, but to get attention or express emotion. Prairie dogs have different calls for humans, hawks, or snakes, and they can describe the color of a shirt or the speed of a threat. These aren't random noises. They're vocabulary. What would change if they spoke our language? Now imagine a world where this ability evolves. Imagine if your dog could say, "I'm anxious when you're gone too long." Or a wild tiger warns, "Your deforestation is killing my family." If animals could use human language, the way we treat them would have to change. We might see debates on animal rights shift dramatically. Pets would no longer be pets, but companions with voices. Zoos and farms would be reimagined. And hunting might become unthinkable if your prey could beg for its life. Moral and ethical implications. We'd have to face moral questions we've long avoided. Could you still eat a pig that says, "I don't want to die today"? Would you support circuses if the elephant screamed, "I want to go home"? If animals could tell us how they feel, we would be morally obligated to listen. Our relationship with nature would move from control to coexistence. Animals are already talking, just not in English. Here's the truth bomb. Animals are talking. Whales compose songs that evolve year after year. Wolves howl not only to mark territory, but to express emotion. Cows moo differently when they're happy, scared, or looking for their calves. Your dog doesn't need words to show loyalty, and your cat doesn't need English to show attitude. They are talking. We just need to translate their language, not force them into ours. Future technology. Decoding animal language. Tech is catching up. AI researchers are working on decoding animal sounds. Project SETI, for instance, is using AI to understand sperm whale communication. One day, your phone might have an animal translate app. You point it at your parrot and it says, "I want a snack." This isn't fantasy. It could be our future. And when that happens, our bond with animals will deepen in ways we can't yet imagine. So what if animals could talk? Maybe the better question is, are we ready to listen? Because the more we learn, the more we realize that nature has always had something to say. We just need to flip our perspective, tune in, and understand that intelligence, emotion, and communication don't belong only to humans. They are shared across life. If this episode made you think differently about the world around you, hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-flipping content, and share this video to spark a new kind of conversation. Because at Knowledge Flip, we believe that when you change your thinking, you change the world.